You know, we're in a position right now where our margin for error is really thin. With a couple guys we don't have with us, and I thought our guys competed. Obviously, got off to a good start, and then that 15-3 run really flipped the game, and we had kept Shamari in check until that point. Then he got loose, and it was really hard to stop him. And, you know, his improvement across the board is impressive. He's shooting the ball better, but the biggest change I see is, you know, his physicality and his ability to take care of the basketball, as opposed to his first 2 years, is really impressive.
Questions?
Coach, led by 9 first half at one point, and then they proceed to go on that 18-3 run. What shifted in the first half?
You know, like I said, Shamari got it going. I don't think he'd scored much to that point. We kept him in check. Simon's hit a 3. Simon hit a 3 during that stretch. You know, we were okay giving that up. It's a difficult matchup for us when they essentially have the 5 guards on the floor, because we have to find somewhere to put Cromwell. So we put him on Simon, and they exposed that at times during that stretch.
Coach, how difficult is it to game plan for a team that is playing those 4 guards or 5 guards at a time when you're trying to play a more traditional lineup?
Yeah, it's difficult. And, you know, we probably play as small as anybody else in the league, so it's maybe easier for us than it is some. But, you know, we still have to find somewhere to put our center. And, you know, there's not really a great matchup. In the first half, I thought, you know, Shamari really hurt us the second half. I thought their ability to get Mustafa on some post isolations really hurt us. You know, we're playing, you know, a couple point guards together in Mintz and Zagorowski right now with Jefferson out. And so, you know, Alexander, Zagorowski, and Mintz, you know, somebody's got to guard Clark, and somebody's got to guard Mustafa, and it's either one of those a hard matchup.
In terms of the way that Figueroa has changed what St. John's looks like, I mean, what were your impressions?
You know, on film, I was just so impressed with his range. You know, he forces you to really guard him 6, 7, 8 feet behind the three-point line, and you know the space that creates for a guy like Pons to operate. And you know, and Shamari did a great job of finding him on the weak side a few times, but you know his athleticism going to the rim. You know, he got some baskets around the rim, and I thought for the most part we made one mistake on a post. We overhelped in the post and left him for a 3, but you know, I was impressed with the fact that he impacted the game in more ways than shooting the three-point shot tonight.
Shamari obviously was out next game, and his stats was kind of up in the air. Do you have 2 game plans ready with terms of playing for 2 different teams?
We prepared for Shamari to play, and you know I was guessing he was going to play. You know, they lost a couple in a row, and he's a competitor, so I was pretty confident he'd be on the floor.
Doug, what is it about St. John's defense that makes things so tough? Their athleticism, their height, their speed, their combination of all 3?
My name's Greg.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to get Doug's paycheck. And I've been called much worse than that, so that's okay. But you know, they're difficult to guard. They're just it's a hard matchup. The versatility throughout their lineup. You know, they can slide Clark into the post. You know, they'll slide Simon or Shamari into the post if they got a matchup. You know that they like. And as I said earlier, Mustafa really hurt us in the post at a critical time when we got him back to 6 or 7, and I thought we were gaining some momentum. You know, they were able to isolate us in the block and score some baskets. So it's you know, we're not the only ones that have a hard time matching up with them. They've done a good job of that all season.
Do 2 more.
How do you handle where your team's at right now and just life in this league in general?
Yeah, I mean, nobody feels sorry for us. You know, I had said early in the year, I think the teams that end up winning this league are the teams that can stay healthy, and the teams that are probably going to end up at the bottom are the teams that suffer through a few injuries. And I was hoping that wouldn't be us, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we lost a very important player in Epperson, and now we So it's hard when you're young anyway to try to overcome that. So because I've got 2 sophomores and a freshman in that starting lineup, they can become a bit fragile when some adversity strikes. So it's important for us as a coaching staff. We have to continue to move them forward. We have to point out the things that we're doing well. The last thing you want to do to a team that's struggling is beat them up anymore. They're hard enough on themselves. They need me to be there for them and to make sure I'm pointing out some of the things
Coach,
that are doing well.
in any game, 75% foul shot shooting is pretty good. What do you attribute to the fact that your team only took 4 shots tonight in terms of the defense from St. John's?
Yeah, I mean, they do a good job of keeping me out of the paint. You know, they're switching